Happy Friday, everybody. If you're someone who likes bloopers, if you've ever wondered how to make your own homemade healthy ketchup, or if you watched Quarantines last week and wondered, I wonder what the Quarant Dads are up to, man, have you come to the right place? But first, did you know that today, this day, May 1st, is No Pants Day? Did you know that? We didn't either, but we looked it up and it's true. So get ready to celebrate in style. You're in quarantine, do it your way. Welcome to the Friday Project.
Every morning, we have confidence that the sun will rise.
The album release is release.
Hey, yo, I'm trying to say it.
Up here, I'm excited. Teach practical, hands-on principle.
Now, you never know what Pastor Steven's gonna do.
Hey, it's me again.
We can bounce his tennis ball.
Did I say it weird? It sounded weird. It felt weird.
This ain't my illustration. This is Kaylee. What version is this?
The moon was made of cheese. Would you eat it?
Make sure you cut that part out then.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We truly are glad that you are here. The Friday Project is a weekly variety show whose entire goal is just to make you smile. I'm your host, Stephen Christ, and this, as always, is my faithful co-host, Squeaks My Cheeks. And we're excited for today's show. If you know me, you know that I have a particular addiction, okay? I am that guy. I'm that guy that you would see in the diner or in a restaurant with a bottle of ketchup in his hand, putting it on everything, okay? Yes, I am that teenager that tried ketchup on pizza, and I tried ketchup on ice cream, and I tried ketchup... I know, I didn't like it, but we tried it on probably everything and anything that you can think of. I used to put ketchup on steak. I have recovered from that, but every once in a while I relapse, okay? So when we started as a family really wanting to eat healthier, one of the things that you start looking at is the ingredients on everything, and ketchup is kind of disgusting when you look at the label. So this has become a staple in our house, making our own healthier ketchup, and this is our recipe. FYI, DIY. The only way I can keep my sous chef calm enough to do the intro for this segment is to make her fly. She loves that. So let's get started with homemade ketchup. I once had a shirt that said, I put ketchup on my ketchup. I did not buy it for myself. Someone bought it for me. That is the extent of my addiction. Someone else knew that about me so deeply that they spent money to point it out. Got a decent sized stock pot here. This is gonna be bigger than we need. Give me some medium heat. You're gonna start with just simple canned diced tomatoes. 14.5 ounce can, the large can, not the large can, the normal large can. And you're gonna need a small can of tomato paste. This is hard. This is hard with you. I'm not a good mommy. I can't do things one-handed. You're gonna put a can of the diced tomatoes in the pot. We already did it, but somebody wasn't rolling. Then you're gonna take that can of tomato paste and get it in here. You start moving it around. Make sure you use wood. I always use silicone. Then our utensils are red when we're done. Next up, you're gonna take some dates. These are very old dates, but they're still gonna work because they're all gonna hydrate once they get in there. They're all gonna get to know each other in the pot. If you wanna do all dates, you're gonna do 6, 7, 8. I don't like to do all dates. We're gonna do maybe like 5 dates. And then you're gonna do some honey, and then you get to lick it, as long as nobody's looking. That's just between us. Nope, sorry, mommy will get mad if I give you some. So somewhere in the medium heat family, I usually crank it up more towards the end so that it can all start bubbling and really let simmer and sit for a bit. A lot of times I'll do garlic powder, but it's also nice to put a little bit of like fresh minced garlic. What you want? Pour it in just a little bit. I like stuff really garlicky. If you don't, hold off on this step. Put some water in there via your tomato paste and tomatoes cans so you can get a little bit extra of that juice in there since we gotta get water in there anyway so that it doesn't burn. Can I help you with something? Huh? Can I help you? Last thing before we add our spices, You're gonna add some apple cider vinegar. You people who drink this stuff every day, like you make a choice to do that. There's such a thing now as telecounseling. You should pursue that. The acidity helps. It's definitely part of what you taste. Eating normal ketchup is it's got some acidity. We're gonna want this to start bubbling. You can start seasoning this. I'll do a little bit more garlic powder because again, I love garlic. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. You can do some onion powder, but for sure, make sure you got some smoked paprika on hand. If you've never used smoked paprika, it literally just smells like barbecue sauce or barbecue chips. What are you eating? Why are you eating your table? Sous chef, we do not eat our tables in the kitchen. And I'm not gonna put it all in now. The reason being, I'm not gonna know how sweet this is, therefore how much salt it needs or how much spice it might need until I've had a chance at the very end to blend those dates in. Don't put a ton in right now. Save it so that when we do final tasting, we can do our final seasonings and make sure everything's. I'm gonna put some salt, some of that smoked paprika in, put a little bit more garlic powder. Oh boy! The oven's also getting some. Give it some nice, freshly ground black pepper. You people who are using black pepper that the store gave you, these are like $10. And then you can buy the peppercorns. It's probably cheaper to do it yourself. And it's gonna have way more bite and be a way better taste. So just grind your own, all right? At this point, as it's starting to get warm and it's starting to simmer, this is why I use a bigger pot, because it starts going nuts. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, some people do 20 minutes. The big thing for me is I want those dates to feel squishy. So we're gonna give this some time. We're gonna let it sort of sit in the pot, and then we're gonna blend it up and we're gonna have some ketchup. Nope, you don't want that. Nope, nope. It's probably getting hot for you. We've got our mixture. It's had, I don't know, what did we give it? 15 minutes-ish? All right, we're gonna move that away from you because you're a crazy person. This is the final step where it actually starts beginning to feel and look and act and taste like ketchup. Can I help you with something? You want the watch. Okay, so we're gonna take the watch off. See what I did? Magic. Magic. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Send it. I am by no means a professional chef, nor did I ever claim to be, okay? Not in my job description, it's just something I enjoy doing. Oh, why has he done that? He should have done it different. You can take that and you can with it. Dad, blend it already! Blend it! So at this point, you're just gonna start messing with it. I'm gonna use the last of the smoked paprika we have because I like the flavor. We're gonna add a little bit more salt, onion powder. We are gonna do a little bit more garlic because we love garlic. What do you want? What do you want? I wrote you every day for a year. What do you want? All right, we're gonna blend this up again one more time. Okay, somebody does not like the blender. Is that what it is? We don't like the blender? And then you just do you. If you like a certain seasoning, if you want a little bit more vinegar, or if you wanna make it super thick, you do your thing. I think it's actually for dispensing pancake batter, but it works fantastic. It has this little thing. Stands up in the fridge, that way it's always at the bottom when you're ready, and then it... My life is so hard! That's pretty much it. That right there, that's ketchup. If you need it, give it a try. If you don't need ketchup, maybe you shouldn't make ketchup. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I can't wait to eat that ketchup. Thanks for joining us, and this has been FYI DIY. If you get a chance to try out that recipe and you want to send it in, we may just feature it on the show. Send it to friday@gwafamily.com. And if you saw last week's episode, which hopefully you did, I mean, right. You saw that we shined the spotlight on some of the horrors that are the American teenager locked in quarantine. What about that? What do you think about that? Huh? But no one escapes our grasp. And this week, we didn't necessarily feel like it was not our privilege, but it did feel like our duty and our responsibility to show you the other side of the spectrum, the horror that is dads trapped in quarantine. This is Quarren Dads. Where's Johnny? What do you mean he's twitching? Does he need a doctor? You guys playing fork knife again? You ever hear anybody call it that? Fork knife? Classic. Because we don't think you're old enough for it. When I was your age, We didn't get Facebooks until the end of the school year. How about that? Cash me outside. Happy birthday, buddy. Why am I in trouble? I got him a Switch. You know, I should have known when what you wanted was so cheap. When I was your age, when we got a Switch, we weren't excited about it. Hey, don't put me in that. I'm serious. I don't want to be on your Facebook. No, sorry, Bob. Mark Zuckernerd's not making a clone for my DNA. That's for Dingle shirt. Hey, Alexa. Play music. Hey, Alexa. Play music. Alexa. Alexa! If you don't tell Mom I'm in here, I will double your allowance this week. I'll triple it. I will triple it. She thinks I'm Chip Gaines. I'm more of like a potato chip. Man, this weather's really full send, huh? Man, my computer's really full send, huh? Man, honey, that meal, that was a full send and sent me full. Oh. Yeah, no, of course, Mr. Haversheimer. Yep, we'll take care of it. I'll be right on it. All right, bye-bye. Oh, my boss. That guy is the fullest of sends. Tell you what, buddy. All the things you're gonna experience in your life, nothing quite like Amazon package day. Baby stuff? Oh, honey. Quit putting my name on baby stuff, please. Welcome to this episode of MTV Cribs. Get it? Cribs, the TV show. I've been in here for 45 minutes waiting for you guys to play that joke. Hey, sweetie. You think because Dad's not an Italian, they'll think I'm an impasta? Oh, is The Rock in this? Sorry, Dwayne Johnson. Look, once The Rock, always The Rock. I had a buddy in high school try to do the exact same thing, but to us, he'll always be Frank the French Club Pants Pooper. How do we get songs on this thing? Honey, what's my email password? Is it 1234 or 12345? Have you guys seen this Avengers movie? Man, this Iron Man. I don't think anything could kill this guy. It's 4:45. Why? Hey, sweetie. You recording another Tic Tac? Hey, you'll eat it medium rare and you'll like it. When I was your age, we ate boiled Spam and croutons for dessert and we didn't complain about it. When I was your age, I got dumped and pantsed in front of everyone at the same pep rally. You will live if you don't get retweeted by Corgi B. When I was your age, we were worried about getting drafted. YouTube will default back to 1080 eventually. Good night. Hi, I need to change our vacation reservation. Yeah, and do you guys have available any like suites that would maybe have like 5 separate rooms? Okay. And would those children's, or you know, whoever's in those rooms, you know, just those rooms are, you know, did those lock from the outside or from the inside? Asking for a friend. That is it for this week, folks. Thanks. Why are you going so stiff? Thanks so much for joining us. We hope that you had a happier Friday because of this show and an even happier No Pants Day. We're celebrating. You don't know. You don't know because that's the beauty of the show. We hope that this gave you a little bit more joy, don't we? Don't we? If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe and leave a like so that other people see it. And also, if you are a fan of the Friday Project, its new home starting May 15th will be over exclusively on the Island Images YouTube channel. There's a link in the description. So if you don't want to miss any episodes or any of the other new content we'll be coming out with in the near future, make sure you go there and subscribe. And as always, remember what's going on in the world right now, we don't have to take lightly, but we can lighten up. We will accomplish so much more with clearer heads. Have a happy Friday. Say bye. Say bye. Whoa. All right. Nothing quite like being able to say it was homemade. You know? There's a special feeling knowing that you made this with your own hands, you know? It's good on everything. It's good on everything.